I'd also like to thank Dr. Shin and Mrs. Shin and Mr. and Mrs. Nguyen for this wonderful celebration. There's so much love here, and I'm so honored to be a part of it. When I first met Amy, I was at a theater audition, and I remember sitting in a corner of the lobby, and I was really nervous and anxious, and just totally in my head and thinking about, you know, how my performance is going to be and whether I have my lines and everything. And in come these two lovely ladies, and they're, you know, confident and cool, and they're like, you know, having such a good time, and they're laughing and they're telling jokes. And I remember looking at them and thinking to myself, wow, I'm not going to mess with them because they seemed really intimidating and they seemed so great. And I remember after leaving the audition, you know, they said hi, and you know, I remember thinking, wow, they're really sweet, they're really nice, I have nothing to be intimidated about. And that turned out to be Amy and her sister Rosa, and we all ended up getting cast in that play. And little did I know that, you know, Amy would become one of my best friends. And I'm so grateful because, you know, you can only have, like, I believe that, you know, like, friends of the heart you can only count on one hand, and, you know, Amy is definitely one of them. She's the kind of friend that I know that if I, like, life is a little tough and I need a friend, like, she's the one I'll call. And I know that she's the only person in my life that can make me laugh and cry at the same time. And I'll call her up, you know, kind of in tears about something, and 5 minutes into the conversation, you know, I'm laughing, and towards the end of the conversation, I'm howling. I'm cackling, I'm laughing so hard, and I hang up the phone thinking, life's not that bad, you know? I can do this, and you know what? Amy says I'm fabulous, so I think I must be kind of fabulous. Thank God for Amy. And one story, one anecdote that really captures what kind of a friend she is to me is being her maid of honor. I had to show up for her a few times and help her with her dress shopping. And one time, you know, we did some dress shopping, and we went to a coffee shop. And, you know, we sat down, and she looked at me in the eyes, and she said, "Dee, are you okay?" And I didn't even realize that I was not okay, you know? I was just kind of running around in my, you know, and I realized, like, the tears started coming out, and I'm like, ah! And, you know, this is the kind of friend she is. Like, I show up for her to help her with her wedding, and by the end of, you know, the conversation, I'm in tears, and she's consoling me. Some words that I feel like perfectly capture her is that she's generous and kind and loyal and funny and charismatic. So when her and Fu got together, like, something really clicked in my head, because Fu is also these things. He's also funny and kind and generous and loyal and charismatic. So when they come together, it's like those qualities are magnified, you know? And Ryan and I moved to LA 8 months ago, and you know, they really took us in, they embraced us, they showed us around, and they were like family, and that made all the difference in the world. And I know that an evening out with them, I'm just going to be laughing the whole night, and, you know, on my way home, I'm going to feel really full. My heart's going to feel really full because they're so loving, and there's so much love between them, and they give us so much love. And my stomach is going to be full because, for those of you who know Fu, he's an amazing cook. He's phenomenal. And you know, he's like my Korean grandmother. He's like, here, eat more. I'm like, but I'm really full. Well, that was just the appetizers. So I love you guys so much, and I'm so honored to be here celebrating this with you. And I'm grateful to have you in my life, and congratulations.